Alright, welcome back everybody to PSGL. Tonight it is Demon alone in the comms booth for F5, who I understand haven't had a commentator for 2 weeks, so they're getting some airtime again. I see some familiar faces in here that I used to commentate over in other divisions. We will take a look at the point standings here. If I could just pull it up. We have the points leader is Kian with 40 points. Jake Hardy's in second with 35. CPI Hardy is in third with 33. Tibson and Haig are tied with 32. Connor, Josh, and Grumpy are all tied with 28 points. Rossi is ninth with 19, and rounding out the top 10 is Ozone Never Miss with 18. Let's see for the constructors. We have Toro leading with 59. Racing Point in second with 53. Williams in third with 44. McLaren in fourth with 43. Ferrari in fifth with 35. Mercedes in sixth with 30. Renault in seventh with, actually they're tied with Red Bull with 28. And ninth is Haas with 11. And rounding out the grid is Alfa Romeo, who have 8 points. Hello, Hig. Long time no see, buddy. I'm pretty sure you're the only person that thinks I'm the best PSGL commentator. A lot of people don't like me. Hey, Sandre. And I didn't mention it before, but F5 is from Belgium tonight. Just an all Belgian weekend for PSGL, real life. It's a pretty somber weekend in real life racing, but you know, time will heal wounds and he won't be forgotten. Just goes to show, no matter how safe the cars are, there's always the possibility. You know, they always risk their lives every time they put themselves behind the wheel. It's extra. Alright, that was a quick load. Jeez. Let's see what kind of weather we get. We had a dry to wet last night in F6. As soon as PTRL loading circle of death clears up, we'll be in the lobby. Eventually we'll get in there. Hey, frags. Oh, he's left the session. It looks like it's clear out there right now. I don't know if that's gonna mean a restart because of him leaving before quali. Hey, LFC. We were the first stream. Oh, there you go. He's back, but he'll miss qualifying. He'll be on default setup for the race. Hey, Fish. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, we were the first stream live, but we're the last one to make it to the lobby because of the loading time. Alright, so let's try to see who came out of the pits first. Looks like a take. The hell? It sounded like the PA announcer just said something about somebody being killed going over the barrier. Alright, so it's Cooper behind Haig. We'll bring this up. Alright, Haig heads into the bus stop to start his lap. And here we go. First lap of Belgium at F5. Smoothly up the hill. DRS is open. As he gets up to 197 miles an hour before he comes into the chicane here. He's on no battery. Did he invalid? Yeah, he's getting out of the way. So we'll switch to Cooper. Taking that section very beautifully there. Hey, Jared. Well, from what I've seen, putting the camera on Cooper, he's been a pretty tidy lap. Don't know what he did before when I was on board with Haig. But he's almost out of ERS. He's going to run out before he gets to the line. And the first lap of qualifying will be a 144.0. And Bliss 44.6, Haig 54.0, Viking Stevens 46.4. Go on board with Luke. Yeah, it is a shame for Norris. He had a hell of a run and reliability issues again for the McLaren. They've been having a really good season though, so they shouldn't hang their head. Yeah, I know Jared. Oh, and he backs out. So go on board with Sketch. As we have Neil in the chat sharing for him. And fifth fastest, 145.5 for Sketch. We'll go down to Simo. Although he probably will yell at me because every time I've ever done an F1 commentary with Simo, he's spun with the camera on him. Connor goes fifth with a 44.9. I was just going to go on to him after Simo. Well, flag and Haig is out. So Haig will be starting probably last, but he'll start on fresh tires. That's a tradition, Haig. Every time I commentate, you bottle qualifying, but you do well in the race. And Renault gets off the track for Simo. Oh, Ozone is out as well. Whoa, oh, gee, okay. That's where Ozone is. Ah. Yeah, that curb is a bit deadly if you do get a tire on it. And people gotta be careful, that curb right there in the chicane. Two of us last night got 10-second penalties for putting a tire on it. And Simo will go sixth fastest with a 45.1. Let's see who could switch. We'll go to Hulk. Hulk is out of fuel. And Connor's going to be coming into the pits, most likely. Yep. So we could go to PTRL. See how he takes it up the hill here. Very smoothly. Puts the ERS into overtake for the really long straight. Oh, little wiggle there, but doesn't seem to hurt him too much. Yellow flag is Simo slowing down to get out of the way. Oh! Good car control there. That could have been disastrous. Thank you, Haig. Haig, the silent co-commentator. And Nas will come across the line with a 145.5. And Josh backs out. Now, here comes Luke. About to start Sector 3 here. Yellow flag in Sector 1 and 2. Probably somebody getting out of the way for a cooldown. Oh, and Luke backs out. I think. Yeah, he backed out. And Cooper is not officially on the lap right now either. So go back to the points leader here, as he's just starting a lap. That corner there confuses me. I always feel like I'm going too slow in that corner. Cooper's into the pits. Ooh. Possibility he might run out of ERS before he gets to end here. And he'll cross the line with a 43.9. Good enough for pole. Here comes Bliss. What will he do? Bliss with a 43.6, and he's on pole now. According to the Delta, Steven's a second and a half up on his time, so that's looking like a 44.9-ish. 44.2. He improved even more in the last sector. Up to fourth for Steven. We'll go on board with Jake Hardy. And into the pits Jake Hardy goes. That was close to the wall. It's got to be one of the worst pit entries ever. Luke's on an out lap. Hulk. Everybody's in 0 ERS. Alright, Sketch just started a lap, so we'll go on board with Sketch. Currently 9th fastest right now with a 45.5. Ooh, that quite possibly might be invalid, and I think it is, as he lowers his ERS. Go on board with Luke. Very clean through there. His car is maxed out at 202. Huh. And to the line he comes, 145.6. That would be 12th. Sketch gonna start another one. Yep, Sketch will be on a lap now. Ooh, Sketch is gonna have some traffic in front of him here. Alright, gets through the cleaner this time, no invalid. And car in front of him pulls over to the side, that's Grumpy, lets him go. And Luke gets out of the way as well. Very tidy lap so far from Sketch. His teammate's second currently. Let's see how close to his teammate he could get. And after Sketch's lap, we'll go to Simo. Gets a little slipstream here at the end, and he goes fourth fastest with a 44.0, missing Cooper by 9 thousandths. And Simo currently up on his time on this run. After Simo, we'll go take a peek at Cheater Cheater. Still think that's the greatest name in PSGL. So Nas will finish qualifying with 44.2, and that's good for currently 7th. Josh is retired from the session. Simo through the bus stop. Looks pretty tidy. Opens up the DRS, and he will go 44.6, improving to 10th. Jake Hardy, the only driver not on the softs, looking to go to the medium to soft strategy here. Cooper goes pole, 43.4. Jake Hardy will go 44.0. That's good enough for 6th. Connor, 43.9. That's good enough for 4th. And Hulk looks like he moved up into 10th, I believe. 10th it is for Hulk. Although I think he would have much preferred 11th to start on fresh tires. Oh, thank you for the experience. I get more experience for commentating than I do for actually racing. But anyway, on pole, TTG Flying Cooper, wait, 143.422. Followed by Bliss in second, Kyan in third, Connor in fourth, Steven in fifth, Josh in sixth, Jake Hardy in seventh, Sketch in eighth, Nas in ninth, and Hulkenberger rounding out the top 10. And then we have Grumpy, Simmel, Cheater, Luke, Ozone, and Haig all starting on fresh tires. Yeah, very nice lap, Steven. Oh, that looks quite gloomy out there. That is very gloomy out there. But is a dry start. Alright, formation lap is on. Let's see if we can tell it's going to rain by what tires the back is starting on. Simmel starting on the softs. Grumpy, Cheater, Luke, Ozone, and Haig are all starting on the mediums. Judged by Simmel starting on the softs, maybe the rain's coming early. You know, Jeff never is correct about the weather. We've seen races in F4 where it's rained the whole time at Spa and they run dry tires the entire race. I've seen races where the last box was rain and it started raining on the formation lap. So, the weather is never consistent in this game. So it's always a tough call depending where the rain appears in the boxes of what tire to go on. But Spa's decent for tires lasting around here. You could easily do a soft to medium or a medium to soft run. And if you have an early incident, the hards will go all the way. And it's getting foggy out there too. Geez, the last time I got to commentate over Hulkenberger, he was F4 champion. Whoa. Alright. As they all return to their grid spots. What will happen? F5 at Spa. Will there be rain? Will there be carnage? Who will be the winner? Yes, Neil. The race is starting right now. Or when the lights go out. Alright, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go with a really far away camera angle. Oh no! Oh, and Nas is out as well. Oh, Jesus. It looked like Steven clipped that inside curb there. When I did that in time trial, you got no control of the car once that happens. It's like it latches onto the car and it makes you straddle it, and you can't do anything but go where the car tells you to at that point. Josh is catching Keen. Keen? Is it Keen or Kyan? Hey, Game and Alamana. That's a bad camera angle. Yeah, the curbs here are pretty deadly. And especially right here on the inside, if you clip that one, it's sending you for a doozy. As Haig passes Bailey to get up into 12th. Oh, and Kyan into the pits. I was going to mention that it looked like he had wing damage by how white he went at poo on. There you go. It's always a bright side, Steven. It was a hell of a quality lap. Oh, Hulk is out. No, Hulk. What the hell? Josh just lagged a little there. Well, you don't like to see people get damaged or DNF on the first lap, but that could be a blessing for the rest of the grid that Keen got damage early on because the points leader is outside the points currently. But I'm pretty sure those cars can make it to the end. Hagen Cheater battling for ninth. Will there be a move into the bus stop here? Defended well by Cheater. Didn't get any room to try to take a chance. Hagen to turn 1. We'll get the job done. Alright, Sketch is catching Connor. That's a mouthful. He's in the not the DRS, but he's in the slipstream, and around he goes to the outside into 3rd place for Sketch. As he sets his sights onto Bliss now. The number 7 appears to be favorable here for everybody. Everyone is almost all the gaps are 7/10 that are under a second. Sketch is right in the back of Bliss now. A sketch will go fastest lap of the race, 148.1. And he's using those brakes pretty fierce. They're glowing in turn 1. Oh, he gets a better exit than Bliss here. He's going to get the DRS. And it's a second he goes. Sketch making his moves up the grid. Where did he start? He started in 8th, so he's +6. Ozone and Haig are both +7 as the biggest movers of the race. Simone Grumpy, 2 of the golden oldies from the GT League teammates. Whoa, Grumpy, really close to the wall there. Like Gaming Alamanda says, he has 200 years of experience in PSGL. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Jake Hardy is out of the race. Oh, sorry. That's right. Him and somebody else combined were over 200. That's right. He's 197. Bliss seems to be hanging around with Sketch here. Simo gets by Grumpy. Does Grumpy have damage? Who's the other Red Bull? Bliss the other Red Bull. Oh, they look the same. Oh, Ozone with a lock up there. Ooh, getting dangerous to the inside curb there. Yeah, we'll see if he pits this lap, because the hards will make it to the end. Pending if there's rain or not. Whoa. Josh overcooks it going to the hairpin, or the chicane. The hairpin. Now Grumpy stays out, so no wing damage. Or it's good enough to drive still. Grumpy with a penalty. I think that's the first penalty of the race, actually. Took to lap 6. Haig's catching up to the battle for 7th. Oh, a little contact between wheels there. Nothing major. And for now, Ozone will hold him off. But Grumpy will have the inside here for turn 1. And it looks like Grumpy will get the move done, as he has the lockup. Sketch for the penalty. And by Grumpy getting by, I believe Ozone will get the DRS when they get up the hill here. Yes, he does. He has no ERS, though. Ooh, he tried to send it. So Grumpy back into 7th. As he regained his composure after his little miscue earlier. No Cliffy. He's busy, and we're not sure if he's gonna continue commentating after today in F5. He said he'll let Big C know. He can make a move here down in the chicane. Ozone goes really defensive there. And he'll keep the spot. So OTP has pit. Josh has pits. Easily can make it to the end on those mediums. And Haig gets by Ozone. Up into 6th goes Haig. Haig is now plus 10 for the race. Yeah, Cliffy's a great commentator, Hyper. He just has work and life commitments that he's taking care of, so. Ooh, Haig with a tire in the grass there. And Sketch and Cooper are into the pits, as Bliss will inherit the lead. It feels like it's the GT Sport League. Bliss and Simo running 1-2. Oh, it looks like the sun's starting to come out. Maybe it's clearing up and there will be no rain after all. But it was really gloomy at the beginning. And Sketch, after his pit stop, will get by Cooper. Which is great, because that would be the battle for the net lead. So Sketch will be the leader once we get through pit stop cycles. It's bright and sunny down here. And Simbo's into the pit, and Bliss stays out another lap. All right, here comes Sketch around the outside of Cheater. Oh, look at the McLaren. Can the McLaren get them both? Nope. He gets one. He'll have to wait his turn to get Sketch. Connor and Josh battling for A's. Oh, OTP and Cheater. And Josh will get Cheater as well. Bliss into the pits finally. That just leaves the top three who started on the mediums who haven't pit yet. Cooper's going to have a run here. Whoa. Little contact there. And Kean has DNF'd. So everybody will gain on the points leader tonight. And we are one DNF away from everybody finishing getting points. It's good to see. Cooper with a fast lap of the race, 47.9. But I was going to say, it's good to see that nobody is getting that 10-second penalty that a couple of us got last night in F6. Bliss with a penalty. these three cars are battling for what would be P3 after the top three pit. Which I would assume those guys will pit around lap 13 and lap 14. Lucas pit for softs, going for the fastest lap possibly. A little early for that since the top three will be pitting for softs, so they'll be the best candidates for the fastest lap. That's the camera angle I wanted to see. Josh defends it well. Yes, he does. There was absolutely no window for bliss there. Whoa! What the hell? What on earth was that? Alright, so Ozone has pits. He will be gone for the softs now. Cooper appears to be in the clear. Ozone, Cheater, and Bliss all into pits. Yeah, Josh needs a wing. Cheater will come out in 9th. On fresh softs, let's see where he'll end up. Ooh, counter playing dangerous. I expect to see Grumpy and Haig both pit this lap. Softs could comfortably make it the last 8. They'll probably come out about 20 seconds behind Cooper though. Or maybe a little less. And Grumpy is in. Haig stays out. Haig is plus 15. And he's the only car yet to pit. I don't know, turn 1 looked pretty clean to me. There was I think it was Fraggle. One of the Red Bulls dove it up the inside of the leader, but I didn't see anything other than that. So I was on board with you when you went up the hill, and then we know what happened there. So Haig should pit this lap. Slap on those fresh softs and try to track down the top three. So Grumpy will come out in 6th. And Grumpy is 16.7 seconds behind the leader. Oh, technically he's 13 behind Cooper. Fastest lap right now is Cooper at 47.9. And there goes Haig into the pits. And Cooper will retake the lead as he crosses the line. 7 laps to go here at Spa. Got Connor in 2nd, Josh in 3rd. Simo up to 4th. And a penalty for Simo. So Grumpy will come out ahead of everybody that just pit for the softs. Bliss with a 46.2. Gonna be having a battle for P10 pretty soon for the final point position between Bliss and Luke. Bliss on the 2-lap fresher tires. Bliss for the penalty. That's his 2nd of the race, I believe. Grumpy and Simo about to have a battle. We'll come back to Bliss and Luke. Although Bliss is going to get the move done. Yep, he's in the 10th. But we have a battle for 4th on our hands as they come up the hill into the DRS zone. Grumpy will open up the DRS, and Simo is pretty much a sit and duck at this point. And Simo respectfully lets Grumpy take it. Grumpy into 4th. Here we go. Next on the list for Grumpy is Josh. Flashing back to last season, Grumpy and Josh had a lot of contacts in the races in F4. And Haig's about to be catching Simo as well. He's in the DRS range. Someone might be seeing somebody passing him on the street 2 laps in a row here. Oh, it appears that someone got the better exit of the two. Sketch's pits. He is going to be going for the fastest lap. DRS is open for Haig, although it appears he's too far back to make a move on Simo at this point. Ooh, Haig playing dangerous for that inside curb. It's the inside curb of death. Grumpy doesn't appear to be gaining as much on Josh anymore. Can see the racing point lurking in the background. Haig should be close enough to make a move this time, though. Someone will go defensive. Haig around the outside to the inside, into 5th. Haven't seen much from Cooper in a while. Got a comfortable 3.2 second lead right now over Connor. As he heads down toward the bus stop. What will be 3 laps to go. Can't see that. Fast lap is a 6.2, 46.2. Has Josh made a mistake? Grumpy's right behind him now. Grumpy to the outside. Sketchwood fast lap race a 45.6. I'm pretty sure that will stand. And Grumpy into 3rd. Simo's under attack again. This time it's by Ozone. Join the league. I believe it's PlayStationGL.com. Or a quicker way as well is you could message the PSGL Twitter account or on PlayStation. I forgot his name. Is the C before or after the underscore for Big C? Anyway, never miss gets by Simo, but Simo gonna have the DRS here. I'll get that for you just a quick sec. Trying to figure out where the underscore is in his name. Big battle from Ozone and Simo here. As Sketch gets another penalty. Alright. And Ozone gonna get it this time? Yes, he does. As they're on the final lap now. Hey, that's the PS4 the message. He's the director of the league that puts everybody in the divisions and everything. Ozone, that's kind of rude to be swiping like that in a straight, but anyway, carry on. Josh has gotten by Grumpy. What's happened to Grumpy? Oh, and Grumpy gets a penalty. Oh no! And Ozone hits the curb of death. Yeah, sounds good, Jared. Alright, so if he has no penalties, Cooper is your winner. As he comes through the chicane. Cooper will cross the line first here at Spa. Connor will finish second. Josh is third. Grumpy fourth. Haig will get fourth on penalties. Simmel will get sixth. Cheater will get seventh. Ozone will get eighth. Bliss will get ninth. Sketch will come home in 10th. And I believe he had the fastest lap as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he did, so he'll get 2 points. And Luke will come home in 11th. And there's your podium. McLaren on the top step, Renault, and Mercedes. There you go, Hake. All right, so we'll round it out here. TTG Flying Cooper is your winner in the McLaren. Connor in second. Josh will get third. Haig fourth. Grumpy fifth. Simmel in sixth. Cheater Cheater in seventh. Ozone in eighth. Fraggle in ninth. And rounding out top 10 is Sketch. So we'll get the podium interviews in here. TTG Flying Cooper. I don't have him on my friends list, so I have to search him. Of course, Josh is not labeled as online, because that would be too easy. TTG Flying Cooper. Alright, there's everybody. Everyone make sure your voice is allowed to be shared so everyone can hear your beautiful voices.
Yay.
Alright. We'll start with Cooper, our race winner today. Looked pretty easy for you out there. You led for most of the race and then just had to wait to cycle through the pit stops to regain the lead again. Were you nervous when Sketch got by you after the pit stops?
Yeah, when I'd done my pit stop and when I was coming out, I couldn't get my car moving for some reason. Like, like when you're about to leave your pit box, I couldn't get it, so I lost about 2 seconds there. And it was a rocket on the straight, so it was hard to keep him behind.
Yeah, he was pretty fast until he made a mistake late in the race there. Well, let's see.
Yeah, did he have any contact with anyone? Or was it just pure error?
I don't recall seeing what happened. I saw a couple cars go off the track behind where he had his mistake. I don't know if they were avoiding him or...
Was that Sketch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he bowled it himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, next week is Britain. How confident are you with racing at Britain?
Ooh, I'll say it like a medium track for me. If I can get it right, I can definitely fight for the win, but I'll probably bowl it somewhere along the line. I was so nervous going up that Rouge every time today. I'm just glad I didn't crash.
It is a little nerve-wracking going up there. Don't know if it's going to stick every time.
It is.
Alright, we will move on to Connor, who gets his third podium in a row. How do you feel about your streak of podiums, and how was your race?
My race was quite tense. I'm annoyed about the run of podiums because I've been so close to a win on numerous occasions and it's just not happening. But yeah, I just waited for people to make mistakes and made up positions that way, and then tried to catch Cooper at the end, but yeah, just didn't have the pace.
Yeah. Well, job well done. You put together a qualifying and a race together again, so I know you're happy about that.
Thanks.
You was catching me. I was getting scared.
Yeah, you were catching them at the end. You cut it to under 3 seconds by the time you got to the end.
Yeah, I was counting on a penalty, but
Yeah,
guess I'll have to give him one post race.
there you go. You heard it here. F5 is very clean and fair. All right, so we will move on to Josh, who gets his second podium this season, first one since China. How did your race go today, Josh? And what happened when you went way off the track there?
Well, my race was pretty tense, and then boring before a grumpy cat caught back up to me. Because not P1, also Rouge and Radion, I kept thinking I was losing it like against Cooper. And then when I went wide, I had to avoid Rossi, Rossi, I think it was. And then because I had to brake that much, Fraggle went into the back of me and spun it.
Yeah, I did see that. Let's see. I think that's all the questions for you today. So next week F5 will head to Britain, and it'll be same time, 8 p.m. on Sunday, and I assume I'll be in a booth again if Cliffy's still busy. So
Probably.
yeah. But yeah, we will catch you guys then. Tune in tomorrow night for F2 at 7 p.m. and F1 at 8 p.m. on the PSGL channel. Everyone take care and stay safe, and see you next week.